All right. Blood Lodge, a much better map for Survivor, and hey, we don't have a Mori, so we're already off to a way better start. I just jinxed myself. Why do I do this? The one killer I've been thankful not to really play against since the update. All right, this killer of the night got buffed. He's kind of insane. He's really oppressive. Pretty much if you're in a corner of the map or against a wall, you're kind of just dead. This guy's already getting destroyed. He got hit by the guard throwing a pallet, and he went down almost instantly. Thankfully, I was able to immerse well enough. Does he hover save? Hopefully he can just make some distance or play that pallet or something. Generally speaking, you can't really play pallets against this character. You kind of just have to run from tile to tile. Like a stronger artist, in my opinion. Or at least a more annoying one. So if we can bang this center gen out, that'll be pretty nice. We'll have to see what he has for slowdown perks. I'm gonna assume he might have like Hook Pop, Call of Brine Eruption. It's pretty standard. One thing you can do to see if he has Scourge Pop, if you think he's going to a hook, you can let go last second as you see the animation. If you go into a basement hook, but I'll show you what it looks like. See the aura of the survivor getting hooked, you let go. Boom. I don't know why she let go. Scourge hooks can't be in the basement, but that's funny. That's one way to kind of like work around the Scourge Pop. Obviously, it's still going to regress your gen, but... Alright, we got a center gen out of the way. I'm gonna go touch this event item real quick. Looks like he's going to the corner of the map, so... Oh, please. I think that's a guard chasing Possum. Oh, he is chasing her. Okay. So he's kind of zoning basement. He was heading to that corner of the map, and then he found Cheryl. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can help her. If I can get, like, one more save, where a chase can sort of be reset, that'll be really nice. And I think Claudette was working on her gen over there, and he put up a guard nearby, forced her to basically leave the tile. He gets his power back really fast, so I gotta be mindful of that. Yeah. I think he... Ooh, she threw the pallet early. Not really what you want to do. One thing you can also do, like in my position, is if somebody's... Ooh, I went down in a bad spot. Yeah, that's a really bad spot to go down. Wasn't able to get in position for a save. Went down against a wall. One thing you can do, actually, that kind of works well against this killer is every single time he puts his guard down, if you're following the chase, you can take aggro the guard first. You can kind of loop this killer like he's an M1 killer by having two people run together. It's risky, though, and unfortunately this Vittorio is kind of just getting destroyed. I don't think he really knows... Not that there's a good strat to play used against this killer, but he's kind of just getting destroyed. It's not looking good. I'll heal her up. I got some faster heals with Desperate Measures. Might come back over here. I gotta be mindful too, this is a huge dead zone over in this corner. Most of the Azerov's maps, after they've been reworked, are pretty much just giant dead zones. Some of these maps actually, pre-rework, used to be the most strong Survivor maps in the game. This one specifically. Blood Lodge used to have a gajillion pallets, and they were so closely connected. Used to be so strong. I'm gonna let them heal. We need some pressure on some gens. It doesn't look like he's coming back anyway. I think he's trying to see if he can get the Carnifex to hit her first, and then maybe get a double tap. It doesn't look like he was able to. Good for us. Actually, I think the Carnifex hit her. Just wasn't able to get a double tap. I'm gonna keep note that she was, I think, on that side of the map. So there might be a gen over there. He finishes this one. She's on one. That would be two left. One has no progress. Either she was working on that gen or she was working on one over here. Hoping she had some progress on a different gen, but that's fine. Her chase has been pretty good so far, but he's now on the Cheryl, so either he dropped chase or, I don't know, she intercepted it. Vittorio seems to want to seek shelter next to me. I'm so honored. I'm actually going to go work on her gen. I don't want her gen, in case he kicked it, to completely regress. I know where hers was. Stop to heal her. Almost healed. Probably just didn't have enough in the med kit. That's one thing you want to be mindful of, or where your teammates were working on gens if they start getting chased. Because if you can preserve even like 20-30% of a gen like this one was at about 30%, that's huge. That's huge, especially if the killer happened to kick it and it's regressing. You want to make sure you can preserve the gens, especially in this meta. This is like one of the grossest metas right now for killer. It's absolutely insane. Although I don't really know what this guy has for perks. It doesn't look like he has Eruption or Call of Brian. He's not kicking gens. I haven't seen Scourge pop. Might be like a full endgame build maybe? As far as my build is concerned, if any of you are wondering, I'm kind of just running random perks. I love Bond for hovering for flashlight saves. It's also allowed me to kind of see where my teammates are working on gens, so I know where the gens are without actually having to physically see them. I don't normally use Dead Hard. My exhaustion of choice has kind of been Sprint Burst. I love Adrenaline. I just really like Dead Hard and Desperate Measures together, so if a killer's sitting at hook and a couple people are injured, you can get a fast unhook and still be able to Dead Hard before, you know, they force a trade. Kind of valuable. Actually, I have a lot of pressure right now. The only downside, which we have to be careful of, is 2 of our teammates are death hook. He has all of his hooks on 2 people. And losing a person really soon, either the Vittorio or the Cheryl, could kind of spell disaster. I say kick this Genis. Vittorio was, oh, he has Deadlock, okay. I didn't know that. Oop, he's coming over. I want him to chase me, so I'm going to kind of put myself in a bit of a shitty position. Just take the M1. He's going to hit me first. No way his guard makes it to me. This way, Vittorio's free to work on the generator. In situations like these where you have... See, I have health states to afford. I don't want Vittorio getting chased. Not only because he's death hook, but his chases have been super short. No, you can work on that. That's fine. You're good. He is going back here. That gen's almost done, right? So we have 2 gens left. Vittorio's on one that was kind of probably about 50%. They're on one, and he's coming back into the corner. So I want to try and help Vittorio. I have Adrenaline. There's a chance that both... See, I think this is why Vittorio's dying so quick. It's because he's getting hit and throwing pallets immediately afterwards. What you want to do as a survivor is after you get hit, you want to take the speed boost from getting hit and leave. There are very few situations where you actually want to throw the pallet after getting hit. Most of the time, it's not a good idea. Yeah, he hears me, unfortunately. I'm going to fake this window, get him to swing. Ooh, nice. He waited out Dead Hard. Although he got faked out by a fake spin. I'm really trying to help Vittorio out here, but I just don't know if it's going to work. No, I can't get in front of him in time. Unlucky. We do lose Vittorio here, but kind of his own accord. See, what happens is, if you get hit at a tile like that and then you throw the pallet, you give up like half your speed boost, right? You give up half the duration of your speed boost, and you're forced to sit at that tile. That's something you never want to do against this killer. You never want to remain stationary. You always want to take every advantage you can to hold W, to leave, to gain distance. Oh, I think we're going to lose Cheryl as well. That's unfortunate. I couldn't do anything for her. I didn't even know she was getting chased. He's probably going to end up with a 2K. He had most of his pressure on 2 people, so... If the Vittorio was a little bit smarter, and instead of like getting hit and throwing the pallet, would take his speed boost he got and would run away and make it to another tile, he would have lasted longer. But that's okay. I just don't think he's very familiar with playing against this killer. And to be fair, a lot of people aren't. GG's. That was a pretty good game. We didn't get a whole lot of looping in. It was pretty much just playing around our teammates because they were getting pressured a lot. But that's okay. It was a good game nonetheless. He didn't get very many points, kind of unlucky, but yeah, especially since he had Lithe. See, what he could have did is like just gotten hit on the inside of that tile, and instead of throwing the pallet, he could have just taken the window vault and that would have been so much better. Take the M1 from the killer, don't throw the pallet, run back inside, vault the window, get a speed boost, and make it all the way across the map. That's all he would have had to do. Yeah, I don't know. That was a pretty good game overall. If you nerds like this sort of content, the commentary, where I'm just kind of playing a game, explaining what I'm doing, what's going on, what I'm looking at. If you think it helps you, let me know down in the comments if you want to see more. Not sure what I'm going to call this series yet. Maybe, you know, how to play Survivor better, or be a better survivor, something along those lines. We'll see. But yeah, just let me know. I appreciate you nerds watching. I love you all very much. Have a wonderful day, and see you in the next video. Bye. I feel like I'm losing my
the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong.